Double honors to the elders and apostles of Gemstone. Today we will read um, Proverbs chapter 31. Okay, but first off, all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, 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 Kakadash. Okay, shalom also to the one-third Israelites, which include the Judah's children, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Indians, who are still oppressed together, according to the book of Jeremiah 50 and 33, to whom Soleil pertained the adoption, the giving of the law, the promises, the glory, the covenants, according to the book of Romans chapter 9. Okay, if you don't know. And we will start at verse 1. The words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. What, my son, and what, the son of my womb, and what, the son of my woes? Give not thy strength unto woman, not thy ways that to that which destroys kings. Okay, like it says, man. Okay, women can destroy you if you let it. If you let them destroy you. Example: there's a law. Okay, a king shall not have too many women. You can have too many women for, if we want to read it like that. If you are perfect in the kingdom, because you can't go off in the kingdom, because your heart will be made perfect in the kingdom. Okay, which means you can't have basically not enough too much women, because your heart, your mind will not go off, because as we can read, the law will be written in our minds. Okay, shall we get that? Okay, this video we go into some other precepts where we do reading. We will start with that. The law in our hearts. It's important to go over the scriptures time and time, because last time I was going into the scripture, man, I don't even know. Okay. So let's get it. Hebrews 10 and 16. This is the covenant that I will make with them after those days, said the Lord. I will put my laws into their hearts, and in their minds will I write them. Okay, because now he wrote it in a book. But guess what, man? He will put it in our heart, man. Okay, and you will never go off, man. Okay. So let's continue. Okay, let's get that law with the woman. Deuteronomy 7 and 17 and 17. Neither shall he multiply wives to himself, that his heart turn out away. Okay, neither shall he greatly multiply to himself silver and gold. Okay, you can also bug out by that, having too much silver and gold. What is that? Okay, too much news here. Okay. Wait. Okay. Is it not for kings, O Lemuel, is it not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes strong drink? Okay, scripture. Okay, I will not go into everything, every last one verse. Okay, because as you can see, I could go in every time in a scripture when we read a verse. Okay, but that's not the main point. Okay, but the important ones. Let me get that. Okay. Okay, because the scripture says, especially if you are a king, for what we was reading, actually. You see, Proverbs 31:7, let him drink and forget his poverty and remember his misery no more. Open the mouth for the dumb because of us. No, this is talking about if you drink too much, right? But let's get, you see, it even talks about lest they drink and forget the law, but this is more spiritual, right? I believe my son, okay, my son, drink some wine I believe. We will find it. Let's see. Okay, for example, if you go to camp, you don't drink, okay? Like we can read it here. If they went into the tabernacle, okay, the priests, they should also not drink, okay, because it's not good in some cases, man. It's in the Apocrypha, I believe, somewhere. My song drink some. Forget. Yeah. Okay, whatever. But there's a scripture about, basically sometimes and I don't talk about excess drinking, okay, which means too much. Perverse means also overdoing something, okay. The word perverse goes into overdoing something, okay. So pervert has nothing to do with sexual things. It can also, but first and foremost, it means overdoing something, okay. So if you pervert drinking, we have these things like give strong drink to somebody who's ready to perish and things like that. Okay, calm. Lest they drink and forget the law, you see, and pervert the judgment of any of the afflicted, you see, overdoing it, saying, oh, it's not so bad and things like that. Okay, give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and wine unto those that be of heavy hearts. See, one of those that be of heavy hearts. You see, if you have sometimes, you just can't think so good, just buy yourself one wine, vegan wine, okay, we drink vegan wine over here, okay, if not, go out of your man, because, it can contain swine if you don't know, okay, anyway, here it says already, man, okay, that was maybe that what I was looking for. Sometimes it is good to drink, but with everything, okay, being not over righteous, okay, being not over wicked, being not over righteous. Over wicked means you are drunken, man. Okay, you can no longer walk, and you do that every day, and you have no money because you're buying alcohol all the time, and things like that. There's verse 7. Let him drink and forget his poverty and remember his misery no more. Open thy mouth for the dumb in the cause of all such are appointed to destruction. Open thy mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy. Verse 10, who can find a virtuous woman for her prices above rubies? Okay, and why is he saying rubies? Okay, if you don't know, okay, rubies are the most expensive material in the world, I believe, okay. Which gemstone is most expensive? Let me get it, okay, because I studied that a little bit. I want to compare it also to diamonds. Okay, but let's get this 2022, you see. The black opal, okay, is place 10. The grandidiorite, place 9. Alexandrite, place 8. Emerald, 305,000 per carat, okay. Emerald, which you have in the Bible also. You see, beautiful, man. Okay, red diamond, 1 million per carat. Okay, which is not a ruby. Ruby, 1.18 million per carat, place 5. Okay, I didn't know. So it actually changed, okay. Pink diamond, okay. 1.19 million per carat. 70 byte. Jadeite. Blue diamond. Let's see if it says different here in this article. Place 1 is the blue diamond. Jadeite, pink diamond. Okay, Khan. So it kind of like changed, I don't know. But the blue diamond is, of course, really hard to find also. September 2022. Which gemstone is the most rarest? Okay, rarest. And we have place, why is the jadeite here on place 20, you see? And the red diamond is on place 19. Then comes the Zenzi, Serendibite, which came from its, price long before the other things. Also the Grandidorite, kind of like strange one. But let's see, place. Oh, Emerald 9, Black Opal, okay, 6, Taphite 5, Jerem Meteorite, okay, 4, whatever that is, Blue Garnet 3, Royal Demantoid 2, Tanzanite 1. Okay, I didn't know. I don't see the ruby here, but kind of strange. Okay, these different articles. Whatever, but as you can see, the ruby is one of the most expensive and one of the most rarest gemstones. Okay. Tanzanite is really also beautiful. Look at this color. It's basically more deeper than the amethyst. Here you have the jadeite. Very beautiful. Look, this kind of color, man. Okay, so anyway, you can study that on your own. So ruby is really hard to find, because you don't find a new place where they're searching for, a place where they grab in the ground and something like that. You don't find a new place, okay? These places where you can find the ruby are already out there, okay? But to find a new place where you can grab in the ground and things like that, that is the most important, the most difficult, okay? But it starts being difficult already if you go to a place where you can possibly find a ruby, okay, where people go by, leave their job at home and things like that, their family at home to find a ruby. Okay, there are movies about it also. It's kind of like, Blood Diamond, watch that, okay, Blood Diamond. Same goes for rubies, man. I don't know if it's so heavy, but these gemstones are not priceless, man. Okay, but watch the movie Blood Diamond, man. That hard it is today to find a virtuous woman, okay? So hard it is today, man. The same like that movie Blood Diamond, man, to find a diamond really, and keep it. Which is a different level also of difficulty after getting it. Worse. 7. Let him drink and forget his poverty and remember his misery no more. Verse 8. Open thy mouth for the dumb. In the cause of all such are as are appointed to destruction. Open thy mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy. You see, who can find a virtuous woman for a prices above rubies? You see, the heart of a husband do with safety trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant ships, she bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens. She considered a field, and buyeth it. With the fruit of her hands she planted a vineyard. She girded her loins with strength, and strengthened her arms. She perceived that her merchandise is good, her candle goeth not out by night. She laid her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. She stretched out her hand to the poor, she reached forth her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of the snow of her household. For all her household are clothed with scarlet. She maketh herself coverings of tapes dry, her clothing is silk and purple. Her husband is known in the gates when he sitteth among the elders of the land. Okay, let's read that again. Her husband is known in the gates when he sitteth among the elders of the land. She maketh fine linen and selleth it, and delivered girls unto the merchant. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in the time to come. She opened her mouth with wisdom. In her tongue is the law of kindness. She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness. Her children arise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praised her. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excellest them all. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own work praise her in the gates. Okay, the kingdom, this will be basically updated, man, okay? A big update, man, okay? Where you have like the Israelite woman, the concubine woman being praising the Lord, man. Beautiful, okay? Shalom. Double honors to the elders and apostles of goodness.